Hey guys, this is your next question from Cat24, the third slot. You can pause the video and try it once. So a certain amount of water was poured into a 300-liter container and the remaining portion of the container was filled with milk. Then an amount of this solution was taken out from the container which was twice the volume of water that was earlier poured into it, and water was poured to refill the container again. If the resultant solution contains 72% milk, then the amount of water in liters that was initially poured into the container was. Let us start by considering the water content in the vessel as X liters. Since the container's capacity is worth 300 liters, the milk content would be the remaining value 300 minus X. Then an amount of this solution was taken out which was twice the volume of water that was earlier poured. So volume of water poured is X, twice of that is simply 2X. So now 2X liters is removed. Now we have studied this in the concept of dilution or wine left formula. Whatever is the fraction of solution removed, the components of the solutions are removed in that same fraction. So here the solution removed is 2x out of total 300 liters. So both water and milk will be removed in the same proportion or in the same fraction. So we can observe that 2x upon 300th portion of both water and milk would be removed. So what remains? What fraction of water and milk will remain? 1 minus 2x upon 300th, right? So after we remove 2x upon 300th fraction of the mixture, 1 minus 2x upon 300th fraction remains. So the fraction of water and milk remaining is 1 minus 2x upon 300th. Now, what was the initial fraction of milk in this? It was 300 minus x out of 300. And now 1 minus 2x upon 300 fraction remains. So what is the fraction of milk now in the mixture? 300 minus x upon 300 into 1 minus 2x upon 300. And this has been given to us as 72%, or 72% can be written as 72 upon 100. So this 1 minus 2x upon 300 can be written as 300 minus 2x upon 300. This part will be as it is, 300 minus x upon 300. The product of these two is actually 72 upon 100. Now I can cancel out two zeros from both sides, and 3 into 300 can be multiplied on the right hand side to get the equation 300 minus x into 300 minus 2x is equal to 72 into 3 into 300. Now we'll simplify this equation. 300 into 300 is 3 3s are 9 followed by 4 zeros minus 300 into 2x, 600x. Now 300 into minus x is minus 300x, and minus x into minus 2x is plus 2x square is equal to 72 into 3 into 300 is 900. Now similarly, I can write this 90,000 as 100 into 900, right? So that if I bring this term 72 into 900 on the left hand side, it will be 100 into 900 minus 72 into 900 minus 600, and 300 is 900x plus 2x square is equal to 0. Now 100 into 900 minus 72 into 900 is actually 28 into 900, right? Minus 900x plus 2x square is equal to 0. The next step is I divide throughout by 2 and rearrange the terms. The equation becomes x square minus 450x plus 14 into 900 should be equal to 0. So now it's a quadratic equation. We want to factorize this by finding out two numbers whose sum would be 450 and product would be 14 into 900. Now 14 into 900, 14 and 900 don't add up to give 450. So I have to look for two other numbers whose sum is 450, right? So I could try by writing this as 28 into 450. No, the sum is still more than 450. Or we could write 42 into 300. This is 342, not 450. Or we could write 56 into 225. This is way less than, the sum is less than 450 again. If I take a 5, it will be 70 into 180, sum is 250. If 10, it would be 140 and 90, no, sum is not 450. If I take 20, it will be 280 into 45, no. If I take 30, it will be 420 into 30, absolutely. Sum is 450. So, two numbers whose sum is 450 and product is 420 into 30 are 420 and 30, right? So now I'll write the equation as x square minus 420x minus 30x plus 420 into 30 is equal to 0. So x minus 420 into x minus 30 is 0. So I will get x as either 420 or x as 30. But I can ignore x as 420 because x was the amount of water in the mixture. It cannot exceed the size of the container, it is 300, right? So since x has to be less than 300, it can't be 420. The only possible answer is x is equal to 30. Might look to be a slightly complicated one because of the algebra involved, but I'm already on the lookout of a slightly better method. If you come across something, please let me know into the comments.